Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosemary. This is Rosemary's You Rock Art. If you are returning, thank you. I truly appreciate it. If you're checking this out for the first time, I hope you stick around. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. Like, comment, share, and hit that bell so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Welcome to Thursday's Tunes. Today I have something just a little bit different for you for Thursday's Tunes. On September 3rd, our band had a gig, and on September 5th, Jack had the day off for Labor Day. So we decided, since all our equipment was still in our trailer, we thought we should clean the band room. So Jack and I spent the day cleaning the band room. Actually, it was mostly Jack cleaning the band room. He did a great job. So I wanted to show you what our band room looked like when it is all cleaned and mostly empty, and then as it gets filled in with our equipment. So here it goes. I hope you enjoy. I'm standing in our kitchen dining room area, and this is the entrance to our band room. Really wanted to share what it looks like because Jack spent a lot of time Labor Day cleaning our band room, straightening things up, straightening up cords, and just putting things away that didn't belong in the band room. And I thought it'd be a great time to share what it looks like. Now, you do see equipment in here and it stays in here, but the majority of our equipment is still in our trailer because we just had a gig this past Saturday. All right, I'm just going to do a quick pan around and then I will go into detail on what's what. So you see sound panels against the walls or hung on the walls. That helps with the sound so it doesn't like bounce and be too echoey. Those are the doors that come into the band room from outside. And more sound panels. That's the door to my laundry room. And then there's a sound panel, and then there is the door that I just came into. So I'm going to turn right around. And I will start here, and I'll just kind of go into detail of what our band room looks like and why we have what we have. So those are the corner sound panels that are up. That helps, again, with the echo in this room. And here's an extra monitor. This is our mixing board. We have our microphones hooked up here, our monitors, and that kind of just gives us all our sound so we can hear each other. Sound panels all along this wall. And right here we have guitar stands for everybody. And I got to tell you a little bit about this clock. So this clock was rescued from Sun Country Industries, and Jack's dad worked at Sun Country Industries, and so did Jack. And it's a machine shop here in town, and they were going to get rid of it, and Jack remembers that as a kid when he used to go to the machine shop with his dad. So that hangs proudly in our band room. Over in the corner is an extra set of drums that Jack has. And then, let's see, right here is where Larry stands. That's his mic stand and his, music stand. Here is where Neil stands. That's his mic and his stand. Those are monitors so Neil and Tim and Larry can hear Jack and I. And those are some binders and another piece of equipment that belongs to Neil. Right in here is where Jack sets up his drums. I'm going to move around here. I don't know if you can see this shield that I'm walking around. That helps with the sound so the drums aren't overpowering. I think you guys can see it right there. And it's a shield that goes all the way around. I'm going to try to get right in here where he sits. And you can see the shield just goes all the way around him. And it's this clear shield. And you can see the very top, how it kind of curves in. And that helps with that sound. Jack has a couple of monitors right there. One of them's in the trailer We have three of them, so one stays in the trailer, one stays here, and one gets moved each time. And here's where Jack sets up. He has a carpet so the drums don't move as he is playing. And the shield gets moved closer in to the drums, but we have it right here so he can get his drums set up, and then once they're set up, the shield moves back to kind of surround him. Here is something that Jack bought when Grandma's Music was going out of business, and this was always hung in their drum department, and he really liked it. I don't know if I can, there you go, there's a good picture of it. It's different types of cymbals, and so it's just an art piece, so he really liked it, so he picked that up when Grandma's was going out of business. The other thing we picked up when Grandma's was going out of business is this carpet. So we picked it up because we were always at Grandma's Music, whether it was for my guitar lessons or my keyboard lessons with Ryan, or we were just in there buying stuff all the time. So we really miss Grandma's Music being a brick and mortar store anymore. So we picked that up. Kind of a bit of a memorabilia thing. Right here is more band equipment behind those cabinets. Here are the doors, like I said, that come in from outside. This Ryan gave to me when Grandma's Music was going out of business. And this hung in the classroom that I took keyboard lessons. And of course I have a Roland keyboard. And I don't know if you'll see what he signed, because he signed it to me. I think you can see it right there. So hopefully you can see what he wrote to me on that. I thought it was super sweet. Behind these cabinet doors, there are tons and tons of CDs and record albums. Right here we have some more just miscellaneous things. We have these two things right here are congas. Yeah, someone gave us these congas. And yeah, we just have them. Maybe one day, I don't know, Jack will play congas, or maybe I will. I don't know. Here's another microphone stand. Here's my music stand. I bought this at the thrift store. I use it when I'm doing Thursday's tunes. Here's my keyboard bench. Now I have another bench that I keep in the trailer, so I don't have to take this one in and out. There is another amp right there, and these are covers to my keyboard. Right here is my stand that I use when I'm doing Thursday's tunes to hold my iPad to record. There is my little Roland Cube. That's my guitar amp, my guitar cord, and stuff like that. My guitar stand. This here is my monitor, and this is just miscellaneous stuff, like some of my notes, my guitar cleaner, my two capos, my little cloth to clean my guitar picks, stuff like that. And I keep that next to my stuff. Let's see, let's move on over here. Another sound panel right there against this wall, and then a corner one here, and I said that was my laundry room, and we're not going to look in there. Right here is a photo, and it's this is Chuck. He used to be in our band, and he passed away, and his wife put this together, his time with Given Time. So we really miss him. He was an incredible person. He did Elvis songs really, really well. He was just a happy-go-lucky guy, and we really enjoyed having him in our band. And you know, he was just so supportive and a great band member, and we miss him. So that hangs right there. A couple of speakers for the equipment that's in there, which is just like a stereo. We have a couple of things up here just for decorative purposes. Here is my dad when he came to hear us play. We had a very special concert just for him. This picture is of Boss Hogg, and you know, we just I took my dad to go see them play, so there's my dad with the band Boss Hogg. So there is that. All right, that is what our band looks like, our band room looks like now that it is kind of empty. So when Jack brings his drums in and we bring in the other pieces of equipment, like Neil and Tim's amp and Larry's amp, my keyboard, I'll do a quick little clip to add to this to show you how it fills in. All right, our band room is getting filled up. There's my keyboard sitting on the floor over there because Jack needed room to set up his drums. Now, it's not all set up. The cymbals aren't mounted yet, and his pedals aren't, but I wanted to give you a good look at his drum kit. He has a 7-piece kit. It is a PV set, so I'm just going to go walk around so you guys can see it from all angles. The shield has been put back in place. Okay, hopefully you guys got a good sense of that. And then he has right up here, let me move back this way, he has 4 rocket toms. That's what those are right there. So I'm going to pause the camera and I'm going to give you a different angle of this drum kit. All right, I'm standing on the stage and I wanted to give you this point of view. I got that stool for Jack, gosh, very early on when we got married. So anyway, this is his 7-piece kit. Kind of a view of as if he was sitting here. That's his snare. Those are the 4 rocket toms. And then he just put the bongos on. They weren't on just a few minutes ago. So now he's going to add the cymbals, which will go right up here, and you'll see them right up there. So when he gets those put on, I will take another clip. All right, Jack just put all the cymbals up. You can see them right there. I'll come around again and show you. And if you're not familiar with the drum kit, all the cymbals have a different tone. So, and I'm going to climb up on stage and give you that vantage point again. All right, you can see the cymbals are set up here. Trying to move around so you can see all of that. And he has a cowbell and a block, and then here are his pedals. He does have a double bass pedal. Let me see if I can go right in here and show you. Right there. There's his sticks. He uses aluminum sticks too because he had some nerve damage in his hands, so if he uses wooden sticks, he would just drop them all the time. So again, here's his drum kit. Pretty impressive. And when we're out gigging, he always gets compliments on his drum kit. Try to show you everything here. I'm gonna go in right in here because I really didn't show you the bass drum earlier. Let me see if I can sneak in here. Right there. So there is Jack's drum kit. The next thing that got brought in were the guys' amps. So right over here is Larry's bass amp, right there. Here's Neil's amp and his pedals, his cheat sheet, and here's Tim's amp and Tim's pedals. Last but not least, here is my setup. So right to the left of me on the floor is my monitor. That's so I can hear vocals. My keyboard bench. Down at the floor are my 2 pedals for each of the keyboards. The bottom keyboard I've had for a long time. It is a Roland keyboard, and it has a great piano patch, meaning sound, and it has weighted keys like an acoustic piano. This second keyboard, it's also a Roland keyboard, and it does not have weighted keys, so you can kind of move a little quicker. The unique thing about it is it has these slides, and you can move these slides up and down depending on what tone of organ you want for whatever song. So depending on the song, I will move these to get more of a bluesy sound, more of a just different tones. So I love that one. There's my microphone. And here is where my keyboards get plugged into. This one is for the top keyboard and then the bottom keyboard. And then this runs to my amp. So this is like a little mixing board. And then that runs all the way to this amp here, which is a Roland amp. So that is for keyboards and stuff. Then next to it is my little Roland cube. That's for my guitar. And I have my guitar stand, my guitar cord, and I have a guitar set out so I can work on a song for Thursday's tunes. And then right to the right of me, I just have a few things. I think I pointed these out before. Here's where everything gets plugged in. I have a few cards here. I just have some notes that I've jotted down. Take It Easy is one of them, and Lion Eyes. I don't know. Some songs I just I don't know why I have a little bit of a hang up with the chord progression. I have my cleaning towel, and then here's a lot of notes when I first started playing and I needed to learn all the songs for the band. Here are all my notes, and I don't really use those, but I do save them, of course. So that's what I have here. So I'm going to back up and see if I can give you a shot of everything. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour of our band room. I hope you guys enjoyed this band room tour. Thanks for hanging out with me for just a bit. Be safe, be happy, be positive, and until next time, you guys rock.